Every man in his life is to blame. Plant a tree to build a house and to grow a son of a man and a woman with. This video may not be planted one tree and always love their own daughter, but on their account not 1 dozen houses. You ask why so much? Everything. Just modern technologies greatly facilitate the process. Construction sometimes cuts it to a couple of weeks. What do we give you with them? I will introduce Turbo Mix, highly productive plastering machine, providing pumping and spraying after homogeneous mixing any ready dry mixtures based on gypsum or cement continuously and completely automatically. Quickly prepares a homogeneous solution with fact finished mixtures, lime, cement, insulating and adhesive solutions for masonry materials. For filling floor can work in conjunction with plaster stations or pump, forming a powerful center for mixing and serving ready-made plaster mixtures. Has manual and automatic control. The price of the unit is not a cheap. Builder will have to lay out 3,600 euros for the base. Turbo with mix 22. Tuned to electric motor. Kilowatt will provide cooking 25 liters of mixture per minute. The hopper holds up to 90 liters. Components of the mixture. Stock API put machines for stock plaster alignment and 400 UFIS aligns the removal and changes the structure of the plaster, thus makes it much more effective and faster than standard alignment methods. 500 W power provides 110 turns of the disc per minute on idle and 60 while working. Availability of an electronic switch provides smooth adjustment, speed, and 3-stage special gearbox. High torque, high power, and durability. Dusting with a cap with brush casing and perforated. The grinding disc saves time spent on cleaning. Construction. The playground will be a nice addition. A wide selection of grinding drives. Rubber spongy for applying notches. And alignment in general for every taste and task. The heater of HOR, one of the most important indicators of good at home. Thermal insulation is unambiguous. OBS insulation will make the process. Installation is much easier on accounts for heating is less. Collection of panels resembles a designer. Panels easily connect to each other. Maximum you will need besides the panels themselves are the stationary insulation. Knife and partner to insulate the house. Past fun and faster, but it is worth noting that the principle of assembly so simple that even one person to cope without problems. Insulating blocks or hanging blocks in 8 visually very similar to foam. Actually it isn't, is but more technological. High noise insulation, low weight and simple installation makes these blocks good choice for construction. Small homes in a short time. Blocks mounted on a frame from reinforcement after settings in an empty inner part. Poured concrete that gives the necessary strength for construction. I wonder what you don't need too many tools to work with. After all, they can be given almost any shape with a regular hacksaw. Thus the house from the video was erected in just 2 weeks. Friends, we are constantly working on the quality of our rollers and would be glad if you scored this video by swearing, and comment also can be supported on Patreon and the link will be in the description. House designer is sure that everyone is yes or otherwise encountered designers. Lego unpretentious toy lets you collect models to admire them on to your desktop, but imagine that instead of a small boxes come to you a whole container with details to harvest far away. Toy House, the company appeared biggest, produces a huge number of variations of sets for the building of the house can be changed all and depending on the customer's wishes. Number of rooms, light and inner decoration, even the angle of tilt roof. On the company's website you can choose from available models in the description of each. The area of rooms under the way is written and colors available. The average price is 2,270 or 4,200 Norwegian crowns or approximately $260,000. Isolated structural block. Composite materials are always more effective. Composite gets the best the traits of their components and loses some shortcomings in protein. Is made up out of materials similar to foam and wooden rails that give stiffness to design. Blocks are collected in the design and mounted on screws. The center should be isolated by means of, after all, mounting foam. It will save more warm and won't let moisture get inside. The blocks themselves do not create dust when working with them. The thermal conductivity of the block is 0, as many as 37,000 wool on square meter. That corresponds to the existing European standards of thermal insulation. Lego bricks standard modern. The form of brick for several hundred years would seem to have passed the test sometimes and to improve no longer point. But a few years ago engineers with Britain proved the opposite. Lego brick, the invention is as much as simple by how much and brilliant. Its main feature of 2 holes in the center of the brick is similar to those you can see in toy kits. The company of the same name through these holes is very convenient to wear metal rods that is very facilitates installation for a builder and will add reliability for the whole house. When building from Lego brick, uses very little solution for that. The type of brick is practically unnecessary. Toss the nest in a team with metal. Provide a very good clutch. Use of technology league significantly shortens time. Construction.